girls, but you have to engage people and let them know that you're engaging.
Great music, good story. You know, it's a lovely kind of romantic comedy, which is fantastic and great fun and very funny. You know, I think that's probably part of the great appeal. The songs are fantastic, they really are.
I love the characters as well.
Yeah.
I love the fact that you've got like 2 strong male roles and 2 strong female roles. Absolutely. Which, you know, is nice.
Yeah, it's fantastic to have. Well, our 2 female roles, you know, Sarah and Adelaide are fantastic. And it's just great to watch them kind of get what they want or change as the piece goes along. And of course we've got Sky and, you know, the most commitment-phobic man I think I've met in any play, Nathan Detroit.
To be in something like this, to be playing something like Nathan Detroit, when, you know, Michael on The Exchange asked me, I just said, yeah, of course. I actually didn't give it, I didn't think, oh, could I sing those songs? I did say, how many songs did he have? He's got more than 4, and I don't know. But I did count the songs.
Yeah, our duets are great. I love Sit Down, You're Rocking the Boat, because they're so fun.
Amazing song, yeah. And I really love doing Not Be a Lady. Like, it's a song, it's just an amazing song, and it's one of those, I don't like to have like parts that you want to play or songs you want to sing, but like it's a song that I've always wanted to like have a go at. So it's great to do it in this way as well, because it feels the way we're playing with it, it feels freer than I've heard it before, which is really cool.
Prepare to do battle with the forces of evil. Hear me, you gamblers! Repent before it is too late.
What happens with the guys, I think really as well, I'd like to break all this up. It feels like there's a bit kind of clumpy, and I think we need to make more space for South Asian people to work against.
I don't know. I'm glad I'm the first person to do it. I'll say that much. You know, am I surprised? It's interesting, when I kind of started floating the idea, everyone kept going, wow, yeah, what a no-brainer. How come no one thought of it before? And I don't know the answer to that, but I do know that I am happy that I am the one who thought of it to do now.
It's not a question of why is it taking so long? It's like, it's happening now. And I think that's really exciting. Yeah. And I just think that, I just can't wait for people to come and see how we tell that story. Because it is a magical story.
We're in a time now in theatre and in television where, you know, these type of projects can come up, you know, and, you know, perhaps there was a resistance before, you know, in the industry, and with certain gatekeepers, people that had the ability to put these productions on. And I think there's a conversation and ideas that are coming up at the moment, which has enabled this to happen now. And I think there's a slightly bigger conversation, but yeah, there's something in the air at the moment. We've still got a long way to go, but it feels like we're in a place where this type of production, people are ready for it. I think we should have been ready for it a long time ago, but there is a sense of us being ready to do this and more things like this in a way that there hasn't been before, I think.
I think there's a lot of shows on. I think there's still a lot more to do in terms of diversifying what's on stage, who gets to choose what goes on stage, and where these venues are that put this work on. I think there's still quite a bit of work to do, but you know, we also have some great stuff going on.
I think as well, this just illustrates that we're all human beings. No matter what race, no matter what creed, no matter where you're from, these stories, this story that we're going to tell, it's universal. It's for everybody.
It's really lovely. There's something just magical. I'm not sure what it is, but when all black people come together, it's I think it's something in the culture and the understanding, like we make jollof rice and we cook and all just it's wonderful, just uniting with our sort of culture. It's really lovely.
Yeah, there's a lot of joy in the room actually, a lot of laughter. It's really nice to come in to work every day so far, definitely.
You know, it's like doing Shakespeare or doing, you know, I only come back to that because people always think it should be placed in one place or, you know, and actually the writing and the songs are in such, that it's genius writing, and it's a great thing that it could be shifted, or, you know, you can shift it and put it in a completely different location with a completely different culture. The words are the same, the characters are the same, the songs are the same, you know, it's just that it's in a different location or a different culture. It's testament to the people who created this stuff that it's that good, that it holds up. And if it wasn't that good, then it wouldn't.
What we can do with the original score, we can push it in, you know, in different areas. We can make it sound more bluesy. We can make it sound more gospel. We can definitely push the jazz elements of the original score. And that's one of the things I liked about doing this interpretation of Guys and Dolls. It allowed us that kind of freedom.
The music lends itself to that. It's not like kind of imposing anything on the music. I think the music has a feel where it wants to be swung. It wants to move in that direction. Numbers like Sit Down, You're Rocking the Boat, Luck Be a Lady, just having that edge and that sense of soul really just opens it out in a way that is brilliant, I think.
We're also kind of like creating a more kind of gospel, more bluesy sound, which suits my voice and I think really suits the piece.
Is that part of the changes that have come with like moving the location of the story?
I think it's mostly, it's that, and also that we are an all-black cast, and so we have a different story to tell.